what you want to do.
It should be coming up now. You should be getting the code.
I don't need a code. I need a link. I need it up.
It should be coming.
No, she. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. USA. Yeah.
Okay, and then just one question, like, being that you're Caucasian, would you put
Terry,
Being that I'm a lady, I'm a white dude.
Sam.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Are we ready? Hold on. Alrighty. Let's do it.
10 seconds.
Oh, hell no. Now that's better. This is your president, Ms. Entertainment, and welcome to the Power Hour. We getting ready to kick this thing off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, y'all. What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Ms. Entertainment. I am your president of the Real Ass People Society, so welcome to the Power Hour. We're live every Saturday at noon-ish on Terror Dome Entertainment Radio. Hey, man, we've been away, so we back. So, hey, it is what it is. Where we play the best hits from old school to new school hip-hop, R&B, and more. So, go to TerrorDomeENTRadio.com. Click on the Listen Live button, and if you don't catch us live, you can catch the replays on TerrorDomeENTRadio.com or on all your major podcast apps, or of course you can go to our Terrordome ENT YouTube page. And of course, I'm not in the place alone. Let me introduce my Chief Entertainment Officer, DJ Talented.
What's good, people? What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your boy DJ Talented, and yes, we've been on a little hiatus for a couple months, but hey, we back. And you know how I say it. It's better to be above it than under it. You dig?
All right, we got some fellas in the studio going around the table, starting off with Mr. SeVIIn.
What's going on?
Oh, he gonna put on his Barry White thing. Okay.
My Devontae voice, cement nigga voice.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Sam Frank is in the house.
Yo, what's good?
And of course, bringing up the last of our guests, Mr. Terry Kaiser.
Hello.
What's up?
All right, as always, how was your week, fellas?
Busy.
I'm right there with you.
Busy.
as fuck.
Busy.
That's it? Just busy?
Entertaining.
Entertaining?
Yes.
Why was it entertaining?
Because I'm just learning how to do my new job, and I'm learning new techniques about how the ticket business works for entertainment.
Okay.
All
right, the ticket business.
Well, I have a new position. I work at Live Nation now.
Oh, that's what's
wow.
up.
Okay.
So I'm learning how the sausage is made and hoping to take everybody to free concerts at the same time.
Awesome.
I got a plug now. Okay, that's
Okay, that's what's up.
All right. Mr. Terry, you say you was busy too?
Oh man, it was a lot going on this week, but all productive, very productive. So to God be the glory, But I just got multiple jobs. That's all, Got to keep that money coming in.
I feel you on that.
That's right. DJ Talented.
Yes, it was busy and people getting let go at the job and
Yeah, man.
all kind of craziness going on.
I had to help with eviction this week. That was not cool. I felt bad.
Talking about let go. Mine got my job got eliminated too. So I think this week has been reflective for me.
Okay.
Is trying to figure out what is my next path, what is my next direction, and it was good. I did get a chance to do some things that I probably wouldn't have gotten a chance to do. And I went to, because the Color Purple, the musical, is playing at the Royal Theater. I think
Shout out to my friends.
That's not a Tyler Perry production, is it?
No,
No, it's not.
no.
No, don't even do that. No, please, God.
No, the director, her name is Candy.
Candy McLean, I think, or something like that.
You got friends there?
Yeah, like a lot of
that's
friends
cool.
that are in the production.
Really? I got a chance to watch the designer. I guess.
Designer Run?
Yes.
Okay,
the
Costume and everything looks crazy, right?
well, they didn't get to. It's more of the where they can when they're loading in.
Okay.
So once it's just for the I guess more of the Aurora Theater text.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
kind of see what's going on and how they're gonna position everything.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
But it is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
My friend is the stage manager.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow,
what's
that's
up.
amazing.
Yes, so I got a chance to meet a lot of the folks there, and the
Okay.
cast is amazing.
Oh yes.
I love how she directs. So,
Okay.
because she used the collaboration like I do, so I was like, okay, I'm on the right track.
Oh yeah.
So, definitely go check that out.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be so
That's great. Has it opened, or did you see a preview?
No, it's opening, I believe, August 15th.
something like that, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
later on this month.
That's
but,
amazing.
So, get your tickets. Use SeVIIn as a promo code, and you get some money off your tickets. But I am not a big musical fan, but I am a fan of this musical.
Wow.
Wow.
That says a lot.
That's good. That's
It
good.
is dynamic, and it's amazing
That's
how she
awesome.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be going. I definitely will be going. But
I'll
yeah,
be in the front row.
it depends on that ticket. Y'all did hear me. I said I got laid off.
Oh,
Hey man, but I work at a ticket place. I could make some calls, man.
But it's not going through. It's going through Aurora, not
Right.
Live Nation.
I don't know.
Yeah, where were you when I need the Janet tickets? Where were
Oh,
you?
hey man, I saw Janet a while ago. I don't think Janet really sings and all her stuff. I think some of it is that she can't. She's jumping around, and then when they put her mic on and she's singing, she ain't breathing hard.
Well, she's in shade.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, because she's been doing it for a very long time.
I mean, when rock hard abs were a thing, like she had rock hard abs. Like,
Oh, totally.
like
Yeah.
she was not playing.
No.
But
She is
where
amazing.
Were you, no,
shape.
where were you wearing the Missy tickets? I needed Missy. That's what I needed.
You know, they sent a Missy signal, didn't they? Send a song from Missy Elliott out into space.
Yep, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Did they really?
No,
Yeah.
seriously, I thought it was a joke.
No, I think it's real.
Wow.
They got
Aliens
aliens
twerking.
bumping.
That is wild. That is wild.
So before we get into because this is the first of the month, and as I said, I always dedicate the first Saturday of the month to men, and just talking about men issues. We're gonna continue or just put a cap in or finalize. Okay, Drake or Kendrick.
Oh wow! You see, you just piggybacking off that conversation.
Yeah.
Drizzy.
Oh.
No, sir.
I'm,
No,
I'm,
sir.
I'm Kendrick all day, and I'll die on that hill.
I personally, I actually think Kendrick is a better rapper. But I don't know the beat because I haven't heard both songs, so I don't really know who
Now-
won what. But I know the scenario.
Now, what I'll say this: their catalog, I will pick Drake.
Oh.
Their catalog.
Well, that's different from.
As
That's
far
different.
as far as songs, yeah, Drake.
But
all
come
day.
on, like Kendrick's got amazing. That King Kunta song is incredible.
I mean, you're not lying on that, but we're talking about also popular records now.
You're talking about record sales.
Yeah, record
Well, if you're
sales
talking
and all
about
that.
record sales, we go back to pop versus rap because rap will never do as good as pop.
Okay.
So if you're
Seven,
grading,
Seven, I need you to say something, man. Speak.
Drizzy got this shit. That's
Okay. All right.
Just-
Drizzy got this shit.
Kendrick got the popular vote because so many people wanted to see Drake lose. But we're going
But
on.
why do people hate Drake so much? You know, because I did not realize how far this beef went until I started actually, when they start really going back. And it's, you know, a couple of folks have done almost like a documentary. But I put it like this. I'm always going to be a Kendrick fan. But Kendrick's stuff to me, maybe I missed it, was the only one that they truly dedicated, I mean, like actual shows to breaking down his lyrics.
Okay.
People
Well,
overanalyze
Drake-
Kendrick shit though. That's the thing about it, because a lot of this shit the nigga be saying, he don't mean it that way. They just they create the atmosphere to be like, oh, he was so deep because he said the wood was brown. Well, he really mean brown like in your sin and in your skull, your soul, and then it takes it back to. I seen some weird ass shit people do with that. So I was like,
I mean, you know,
regardless of all of that,
You still
Bar
going
for bar.
Drake.
bar for bar, Drake whipped that ass. You know what the thing about it is, Drake has been on top for so long, they tired of seeing it. Think about it
that's
like
like
this.
Michael Jordan scenario.
Michael Jordan, LeBron James. LeBron James been running the game
Alabama
since he got in
football.
that shit.
Alabama with football.
Same shit.
But now everybody want to say how LeBron ain't that good no more. This, that, and
Come on now, who's doing that 40 like that? Come on.
No,
Everybody-
I think he's only got a few more years left though.
everybody hate the guy on top, and that's all that shit was. Because if Not Like Us came out for any other person, for any other reason, it would not be where it's at.
But you asked the
Hey,
question.
yeah, that's big. I ain't gonna lie, because if it was aimed at anybody else, it was aimed at Drake, so it went pew.
But it's like hit him up with Tupac and Biggie. But what I was gonna say is, you asked the question, why do you think Kendrick versus Drake? Why is Drake getting so much hate? And I think Drake's trail to stardom versus Kendrick's trail to stardom is very different.
Right.
He was on a TV show. He was in this entertainment business. He met up with Jay-Z. He got on Jay-Z's audience. If he didn't get the push from Jay-Z in 2007 or 8,
Or
a lot of
Wayne.
people wouldn't know who he is.
But Drake put Kendrick on though.
But Kendrick just kept coming at his. He didn't have major crazy production.
Right.
He didn't have any of this major stuff. It was his lyrical prowess that got him his popularity. There was nothing else that pushed him as part of the machine. But Drake was kind of part of the machine and then became a rapper. I
See,
think
this-
that's the thing.
This
I
whole
like that.
this whole beef brought light to people that you ain't heard light from in a while, like ASAP Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Weeknd, everybody checking for them
The
motherfuckers.
Weeknd.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
God damn.
but it brought light to it. Like Kendrick Lamar, no one has ever talked this much about Kendrick Lamar ever.
What about Lupe Fiasco? We didn't even mention that dude. That dude kills it. You ever listen to that song "Made in America"? That shit's hard as hell.
I ain't a fan of the skateboard backpack rapping.
No.
type,
Forget
you
that
know.
first album. Go listen to Droga's Wave.
I mean,
That shit is
yeah,
hard as hell.
I mean, I say give Lupe another listen.
Yeah,
That's what I
that
would
Kick
say,
Push thing is only his first
though.
album.
That was
the rest
really
of
that,
it.
that was it, man.
I
Yeah.
mean, but regardless of the fact, numbers wise, sales wise, bar wise, Drake won. Kendrick is only hot in California. I mean, let's keep it G. I mean,
No.
he's only hot in California. Hey, I'm sorry. I hate it.
Kendrick
My
is hot in a
bad,
lot more
my
places
bad.
than
I hate to
Cali.
be the one to say it,
Oh,
but
man.
it's the fucking truth. Before this, I have not heard a Kendrick song on the radio in years. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it G. When the last time you heard a Kendrick song on the radio before this?
Because he's not radio friendly. I never heard a Talib Kweli song, but he dropped a new album last year.
No, he is really. Did he do a song with Rihanna? Loyalty. What about swimming pools? What
Yeah.
about Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that he ain't radio friendly. It's just that nobody gives a fuck about him outside of California. It is what it is.
Well, I think what
Wait,
it
Bitch
is,
Don't Kill My
what
Vibe.
it is,
That's not Kendrick.
It is.
Yeah.
What it
that
is-
is. That is.
Yes.
what it is Kendrick is on a level of actually trying to get people to listen to something positive.
Okay.
The way that he raps, he's trying to put
He's
more out
subconscious.
there than some bullshit that you could just rap money and all this here type of shit.
Yeah, that's stuff like
But
that.
he's trying to educate as well.
Right.
And I think that's where
he's
the
on
conscience.
a level on his own.
But like Drake said, how you going, talk about all this black power, but you don't really like black people.
How he don't like black people?
I mean, you
Where that
don't.
come from?
I mean, think about it. Think about it like this. Drake, Kendrick is so loved and adored, right? He just had that pop out show, right?
Yeah.
Out of California, right? That shit was the biggest shit to hit the planet, right?
I mean,
Okay, so them same people that was on the stage with him, how many of them did a song with Kendrick?
He had a whole bunch of folks out there.
None of them on there did a song with Kendrick. None of them. None of them is on any Kendrick album. The same now. Think about this now. Them same guys that was out there.
a lot of them are new artists too.
No,
that he brought out.
YG wasn't on new artists.
Okay.
Yeah, but think about it like this though. Now, how many of them niggas on the stage got their first hit from Drake?
Oh.
Oh,
So-
you
so-
mean got their hit like they were on a track with him, got a hit, and
Yeah,
then
because
they...
YG had one. Yeah.
So if
okay.
Kendrick is such an empowerment,
Alright.
such an empowerment and love his people so fucking much, I'm trying to educate you motherfuckers, right?
Okay.
But people from your own city, Compton, your own city, can't even get you on a song. But yet you using these motherfuckers to get at Drake right now because now you want all these people on the stage with you. Where was that shit before this Drake beef happened?
So your feeling about this beef goes more than just the beef, because you know the two artists.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't
So
know
that-
them, but you know.
No,
yeah.
but you know
He does
their
his research.
story,
He does
his
so it
research.
makes no sense.
Mind you, Drake put Kendrick on his first tour. Mind you, all them people in California that said they loved him didn't give a fuck about him until what? When Drake put him on tour and now he's out there. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
So if we going off the grand scheme of things, over the overall war, Drake won this shit. He started it, and the reason Kendrick is hot right now is because of him. Because if it wasn't for that, he put out an album, what, Mr. Morale and something else.
Yeah,
That shit ain't make no fucking noise.
Yeah, but some of these beefs are
I'm
coming
not
in because
gonna,
they
yeah,
want
I'm
the
not gonna
artists.
argue. I can't argue that point. I really can't right now. But what I can argue is Drake bit off every popular artist up until the point until he made it.
I agree.
Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back a bit. That's Soldier. I
Yeah.
mean, we can talk about it.
But which one sold more?
There's a reason for that.
Then what Jay-Z say? You made it a hot line, but I made it a hot song.
Okay,
I'm gonna
all
tell
right,
you. I'm gonna tell you.
okay.
There's an example of this in
Okay,
rock
he
and
ain't-
roll. There's an example of this in rock and
Dang,
roll that
okay,
happens.
dang,
Bob
all right.
Dylan wrote the song
Dang.
"All Along the Watchtower." That is his song.
But Jimi
Hendrix made it
a-
famous.
That's
Right.
true.
So some people write songs knocking on heaven's door. Once again, Bob Dylan. Guns N' Roses made it more famous.
Yeah.
Okay, boom. But is Elvis a king because he stole black artists?
No. But Elvis, most of those songs on Elvis is not original. Like most of
Okay.
Elvis's songs are other people's
So that's what I'm
songs.
But you
saying.
can't knock
So
the fact that-
is he a goat?
You can't
No.
you can't knock the fact that Elvis is a goat to his
He's a
fan
goat.
base.
Okay, to his
He's a
fan
goat.
base, I can.
He is
Okay.
a goat when it
So-
comes to performance art. Being on stage and rowing up the
Okay.
crowd, that is where he's a goat.
Okay.
But
Right.
that's about it.
All right.
I mean,
He's not songwriting. He's not a great guitar
But
player.
then but then when you break it down like that, then that leaves the door open to art being completely subjective.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Because
fair.
you prefer his performances over his actual art. Some people say, I like the way Elvis did it better than this guy, so therefore Elvis is the great. It's all subjective. So,
It
so
is.
Totally.
you
Go
really
listen to
can't-
"Hey Jude" from Elvis. It's freaking awful.
It's really no.
It's really awful.
It's really no scale. There's really no scale to judge greatness. You know what I'm saying? At least when it comes to art.
Right.
So at that point, even when it comes to the Drake and Kendrick thing, it's all opinion based. I mean, because
Right.
if you want to go by numbers, Kendrick loses. If
Right.
you want to go by fans, Kendrick loses. If you want to go by
Catalog.
catalog, Kendrick loses. But you mean to tell me this Not Like Us song is really killing Drake's career right now? Like,
No.
It helps
Like-
them. This
like-
beef
It helps both of them.
help.
It helps both of them.
That's the problem.
Drake can drop an album right now, and it's gonna go to the stratosphere just based on what's been going on right now.
Hip hop is the only music genre where you can start a beef. You can actually be friends with someone and say, "Let's have a beef.
Right.
Let's do this." And you could create this whole scenario, create buzz around you, and sell records.
I mean,
through
when you
it.
think about it, that bid-off situation between 50 and Kanye, when they both dropped that same
They
week,
did,
they
right.
both did numbers.
yeah,
It was their two albums that was at the top.
yeah.
That's right. And they did it together.
Right, there you go. They
Yeah,
in
I
the
remember
back
that.
shaking hands
Yeah.
like we did this.
That's right. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But when you get real rappers, like the thing with Drake and Kendrick, I actually think is more real. The thing with Tupac and Biggie, when that "Hit 'Em Up" song came
That
up,
was real.
That was real. That was him telling me, "I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker."
I mean,
that's
literally,
real.
you don't
that was
come back.
disrespectful.
From,
You can't
Yeah.
say that to
You
someone
can't
and
call
come
somebody
back.
a pedophile and then draw back. No, you're right.
So let me ask a question. Are you really shocked that Tupac got killed after that shit?
No.
I
Yeah.
know. I mean, he also started a fight, and after
No.
that Tyson fight, he started
With a
Yeah,
Crip. With an
yeah.
with a
actual
Crip,
Crip.
with
Yeah.
real Crips.
I mean,
He was moving reckless. I'm not lying. Yeah,
I'm
you're
the biggest
right.
Pac fan, but he asked for that shit. I
He
mean,
did.
He did. You can't be saying
No,
that stuff.
I'm not gonna ever say somebody asked to be killed.
No, but he was asking for
Ho,
trouble.
ho, wait.
Trouble.
Wait.
He asked for retaliation.
A man who is under investigation for killing 4 people, right? The earliest, a week before this fight,
Tyson fight.
the Tyson fight, you walk up on this man. You stomp him in the middle of the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, California.
And they
In
see
front
it.
of
It's on
everybody.
video.
In
He's
front
like
of
in front of
stomping
everybody.
him.
Mind you, in LA, they don't respect rappers as gangsters.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So if he go back to his neighborhood, he is a bitch. Because a rapper, a poet, the motherfuckers that be in leotards, that's how you look at it.
An actor.
Yeah,
Beat your
whip
ass.
your ass in front of everybody. You ain't do
And you
shit
do
about
shit.
it. That
No.
you would. Pac knew that was wrong. You was asking for that shit. You went in front of millions of people and told this man that you fucked his wife.
Yep.
In front of everybody. Yeah, I fucked
Yeah,
your wife. You ain't the player you say you is. I fucked your bitch, nigga. What?
And she was terrible.
But that's
Like,
grounds to die.
Yes,
No, well,
it
that
is.
is not grounds
Yes,
to
it is.
die.
I don't know
Yes,
if
it
it's
is.
grounds to die, but it's grounds
For
to like start
retaliation.
wearing a
For retaliation.
fucking
How,
bulletproof.
how much more disrespect do you need at that point?
He
To
should
kill
have
him?
been moving way differently.
Yeah,
Should have moving way
he should have
differently.
been. He should have been wearing stuff. He was in a bulletproof car apparently, but that shit ain't work.
At that point, you Michael Jackson. You got your head down.
Yeah.
Michael
your
Jackson.
head down.
Yeah.
Security is all around you. You
Yeah.
don't move any other way.
That's right.
I got into an altercation when I was in New York some years ago, right?
Back in
And-
the wild days.
In the wild days. And I told this guy that after I knock you out, I'm gonna piss on you, and you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be wondering what the fuck it is. That's gonna be me pissing on you, nigga. I said that. One of the OGs of the block was like, yo, if you do that, you know you're gonna have to kill him right there. I'm like, for what? He was like, do you know how disrespectful it is for someone to knock you out and then piss on you?
Or slap you or spit on you.
Think about that. What Tupac did? What more do you need to do
Okay, see, that's true.
to get
Because,
ass killed?
because now this guy
Like-
is totally embarrassed. He
That's
got to
fair.
come back and
That's
retaliate
fair.
equally.
What more do you need?
I ain't gonna
Like,
lie, that's fair.
We talking about gang politics. Tupac, I love Pop.
And he ain't no gang member.
Nah.
But he wasn't no gang.
Yeah.
You asked
I mean,
me.
go
Joe.
look, at
Barely
those
affiliated.
go look at those 1992 pictures with him and Jada Pinkett. He ain't no gang member.
Hey,
Barely affiliated.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You asked for that shit, my G.
That's
Yeah,
I
come
saw
on now.
something. I saw a thing. It said it had a picture of Jada Pinkett. It said that's one bullet he dodged.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the only one. That's the only one.
I mean, you lucky he only got shot 4 times. I mean, to be honest with you, like, it was a fucked up situation.
He was a machine gun coming at him.
Let me ask you, Kayan.
Yeah,
let
you've
me-
been silent.
yeah,
over
I need an OG
You've
opinion.
been
I need an
silent
OG
over there.
opinion.
Let me ask you, Kayan. God walks in here right now. Tells you he fucked your wife
Oh my God, come on now.
while we're live.
Oh,
Then go on Instagram
Oh snap.
and say the same shit.
Oh snap now.
Then go on Hot 107.9 and say the
He
same
ain't
shit.
making it out the room. What are you talking about?
No snap.
Does he not deserve
All
a
them-
hollow tip to the forehead, or
All them
Are you-
cameras
you-
getting cut off, every damn thing.
Or you
man.
just
Well,
you
you're gonna have
just
to
bring
Bring
me
me
into
into this
It's
shit.
getting black.
Hey,
Mind
hey,
you, Teresa
man.
ain't denying it. She
Go
ain't saying shit. She just like, I don't know what you're talking about. What did you? What you gonna do?
Well, see, I had to deal with that situation.
Oh.
That's a diplomatic.
That just
Uh-oh.
one-
See, you bringing
and that's-
back flashbacks.
That's just one aspect
One.
of what got him killed.
That's true.
That's a major thing, right? You're not doing that, man. You can't tell me you fuck my girl right now. You can say
Nobody-
that. You can say that shit, but you gotta be prepared for what come with it.
Yeah,
Seriously.
but nobody
You know.
has said anything that raw in a record. I mean, what's his name? There's that one guy who has a song Obnoxious. This one rapper, he says the worst shit ever, but fuck, I can't. He's like a Latino dude. Immortal Technique.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that got crazy. But I'm just saying, like, nobody has been as directive as raw as what Tupac was.
No, that's
Oh, I take that. I take that back. There is a guy.
Go ahead.
He's dead as fuck right now.
But
Was it Big
Rest
L?
in peace to him. Nah. FBG Duck.
oh,
Well, I don't know who
man.
that is. I never
That's
heard
a
that
street
name.
dude that.
He did a song called
Man.
Dead Bitches.
Oh my God, and it got dark after that.
He did a song called Dead Bitches about this is real street beef.
Wow. What's it called?
Dead Bitches.
Damn.
That
You're
is
gonna look
that is the most fucked up song I heard since hit him up.
Woo-hoo.
Jesus.
Boy,
Dead by FBG Duck.
Yeah,
and there's a few of them out there.
Dang. Dang, you know, I mean, some of those tracks, like, and that's funny because I lived in Japan for a few years and I used to cover hip hop out there. Man, they ain't got no beef tracks. They ain't got none of that
I
stuff.
understand.
But it's weird because if you did do a beef track and you totally did demolish the guy in this country, you'd be like, yeah, man, you won that shit.
Yeah.
Whereas there, you're like, oh, I can't believe you said that. That's wrong, you know, and then you're the worst one.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's just a cultural difference. But French rap is like this.
I mean,
These
I
guys go at each other.
Oh yeah,
seen a- I seen a
that
guy-
drill area is crazy out there. They'll cut you.
I seen
They'll cut
a
you.
guy doing on a battle rap. You know how they be on each other's faces
Yeah,
and
of
shit,
course.
talking shit, right? So this guy was like, yo, son, give me that shit right there. Pull out a picture. This guy's dead on. He said, you see this? Ball that shit up and throw it at his ass. Right?
And did he
Guess what
shoot?
happened after that?
What?
Big fight.
Dead as fuck in the parking lot.
That's
right
what I'm
after.
saying. But you don't do that. You don't do stuff like that.
That's bad.
Shit go down, man.
No, you gotta know where your limits are.
Right, because that.
Mind you, honestly, he died like 2 weeks before that shit.
So he's still feeling that shit.
Yeah.
Like that's fresh.
And he spit on the picture, balled up, and threw it his ass. Threw it at his ass.
That's literally.
Some people asked for it.
No,
So
seriously.
let me go back to your shit.
So let's
So
Bam.
you didn't
You
pee
ain't
on
lying.
the dude, I guess.
No, I didn't. He probably would have came back and killed my ass for that. And I couldn't be mad at it if he did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
And then after our shit's on the. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Right. He listened to the OG, and that's why he's still
That's why
here.
he's still here to talk to us
I
today.
still reserve the right to do that at some point in my time of my life, but it
But
just
you know
wasn't
what's
then.
gonna come
But you're
from.
right. You know you're gonna have to be strapped. So.
Yeah. Oh no, I plan on if I'm pissed on, I'm probably gonna kill him anyway. So.
Okay, I got you.
I'm gonna kill him anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry, this interview got dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
How can we talk, Miss Entertainment?
Are we ready to move on, or are we good?
Oh yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Oh, we good.
Let's just
No, I ain't talking to y'all.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
That was crazy.
Okay. So
right.
it is first Saturday of the month, which means it is Men's Day, where we are all keeping it real, raw, and rugged. Play my intro, please.
We give you the real, like we popping a red pill. Ain't no time for acting, it's like camera action. Real life is a script, real talk is what it is. Enlighten your success, we back at it again. One day you can't filter it, it's raw.
All right. This is Men's Day. And what I want to do is just kind of touch on some men's mental awareness or health.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with you, Sam. So correct me if I'm wrong, you're Jewish, correct?
I am Jewish.
Okay, so in the South, how do
There
you
was a Jew.
how do you categorize yourself as when it comes to race?
I am white.
Okay. So
I am Caucasian, I am white, and I am Jewish.
so
And I have frizzy hair, but it's blonde now.
so even as a Jewish man in America, do you feel stereotypes when they do find out that you're Jewish?
Yeah, they think I have money. Boy, are they wrong. I don't own any
You're a
banks.
funny guy, man. You say some funny shit, man.
I don't know nothing. I like bacon on my Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm not really.
Because I look at like the Proud Boys, and they always talking
The
about
Proud Boys.
and it's that group up in South Carolina with the tiki torches and whatever.
You mean the guys that said they shall not replace us? Those guys?
The
Oh
one-
yeah, you've been replaced, motherfucker. You've been replaced by people all over this country.
So
That's the
I
problem.
always wonder what is the thing of gets Jewish people.
That-
The thing, I guess the racism when it comes to Jewish.
How do I feel about racism towards Jewish people?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like any racism. It's like weird. It's like I think Jewish people and people of color have a lot of connection. I think there's a lot of slavery in our history. There's a lot of people hate and racism that go against us, and I think that I approach my life as being an ally to everybody, especially the community of color, because I almost feel like if I'm not Jewish, I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the way I've approached it. And like it's like I could be white and I could hide out and I could hide in my skin. That's the only difference. And if I'm around, people of color, I feel more comfortable because it just feels like in this area the Jim Crow is very strong and I don't like it. But in Brooklyn it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay.
In Brooklyn you got people of color looking like Crandall, looking like all affluent, looking very nice,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the norm.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came here, people of color were all my bosses. And I'm like, that's the norm. Okay, then, let's do it. Whereas I think a lot of people are threatened by that norm because they feel like they lose some sort of power. But it's like, you're not supposed to have the power. You're supposed to have the equal. And we're all in this. Like, I don't like when one group wants to have power over another group.
Okay.
I gotta respect that. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I step in and say something real quick?
Sure.
Do you think, man?
Do it.
To go back to your question, I think a lot of it comes from ignorance and misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because that was
you-
my next question: is
yeah.
you as black men, what are the stereotypes do you experience or have experienced?
Okay, well, yeah, I just jumped to that. A lot of people think I'm aggressive, or I've been accused of being a gangbanger more than once. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Just off of the tattoos, or sometimes how I dress or whatever.
That's messed up.
I just like
Yeah,
blue.
I mean, I
you
would
know
be
what
a big
I'm saying?
gangbanger then.
Yeah, it's different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I feel
it's different. That's how I be stereotyped. A lot of women think I'm a whore.
Has a woman ever called you a whore?
Multiple times.
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah.
No.
It's messed up in one way, but that means like you also getting a lot of loving too. So there's
I'm
no
getting
way.
ready to say, do
That's
you?
a double-edged sword.
That's a
Are you
double-edged
bringing
sword.
that upon yourself for them to think that?
That's like saying because I got tattoos, I'm bringing it upon myself for them to automatically assume that I'm a gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? An assumption is assumption.
Right.
We
Yeah.
But let's go back to the whore thing.
She got
I
got.
knew it was coming.
What reasoning behind that she just can't look at you and say, "Oh, you're a hoe."
Yeah, they do.
It's happened.
They look at you
They
and they
do.
go use a hoe.
Yeah, they do. Like, because the way I talk to them, my mannerisms, how I carry, they what it actually is that they are so enticed by just my vibe and my
Right,
presence.
the difference.
So
Yeah.
they believe it has to be something up with this
It
guy.
has to be something
It
wrong.
has to be, and the thing that's gonna be wrong is that how many other bitches are you talking to like this? See, I know. See, you look like
See,
the
but
type.
that's on them.
That is,
That's
All
on them.
stereotypes is on the people giving them, not the
That's
people
right.
receiving
That-
them.
of
You
course,
see what I'm
of
saying?
course.
but it don't mean
So-
that it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't mean that
Yeah.
doesn't hurt. It's true.
But just as a black man, like they, it's just a lot of. It's like you're unable to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to fall in line with what it is that black people do, and what it is that black people are up against in order to be considered black. And anything outside of that, you'll be
Yeah.
considered your Oreo. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Well, that's like the joke on "Don't Be a Menace to Society," where he's like my Nubian queen, and it's this white lady with glasses.
Yeah,
I get that.
And you'd be like,
That's a
damn.
perfect example.
You'd be like, damn, man.
I work in an apartment complex, and the courtesy officer, he's like he's a police officer, but for the DA's office.
Okay.
And we real tight. You see what I'm saying? But just looking at me, you be like, yo, you got a cop friend? You know what I'm saying? But it's because it's a stereotype that for black people to not even fuck with police.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But he's a cool guy. You won't even know he's a police officer unless you knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you see him in his uniform, he'll pull over, stop, hop out, talk to me, and I'm kicking it cool. But just off the stereotype.
You're not supposed to even be here.
You're not even supposed to
I'm
be
not
near
even
them.
supposed
That
to be
means
in
you like on their side.
But I can't be an individual. I can't pick and choose who I want my friends to be. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice
That's fair.
guy. You know what I'm saying? If I get into some trouble, I know I can call him. I'm not saying he'll get me off, but he'll be able to walk me through.
Totally.
Why am I not allowed to make those connections? You see what I'm saying? Why am I not allowed to pick who I want to be around or be who I want to be? Why can I not have a bunch of tattoos because I like them? Why do I have to be repping the set? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why can't I just be an attractive nigga that like to smooth talk bitches? Why I gotta be a whore?
Well,
You see what I'm saying? Like,
you got me all the way up till you got to the bitches. Sorry. I was right there with you until you got to the bitches.
that was a joke. But you get what I'm going with this
I
shit.
knew it.
I feel you.
I feel
do.
you.
So let me move on to question.
He gets the next question.
Oh, that's right.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I'm
You're
good.
right.
I'm good.
You're right. Let me say, DJ Talented, are we good? Okay, go ahead. What are your experiences for being a black man here in America?
Okay. Automatically, somebody thinks I'm mixed with something. Automatically, just by looking at me. Like, and
He kind of looked like Gus, like a younger version of Esposito. What's that guy, Giancarlo Esposito? The guy who was on Don't Do the Right Thing with the glasses. Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee movie. Or
him. Okay, I know who you're talking about.
Breaking Bad, he's also Gus.
Okay, so that guy. Okay.
But younger version, way younger.
Okay, but my own people will be like, no, you can't be all the way black. I've had that said in my face.
And then it's like, what is all the way back?
What is all the way black?
Right, like seriously. Now, and then that's when I get my smart mouth going on, and then it's a fight because it's like I'm either saying I'm mixed with my mom and my daddy, or I'm either saying, hey, just because me and your mom got together, that don't mean I'm a different skin color. I mean, it gets ugly. It gets ugly just because they feel like, no, I'm not believing that you black. You're not gonna tell me in my face that you're all the way black, and I'm telling you in your face that I'm definitely black.
But who is all the way
You
black?
see, but that's
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody in this
Nobody
country
says that
is
about
mixed.
whiteness.
That's
You notice
it.
that? Nobody says, "Oh, I'm all the way white," or "I'm half white," or "I'm a certain part white." Nobody says that. Why is it that blackness is being judged within its own community?
It happened with Barack. It happened with Barack. They like, pick a side, pick your side. You get your white side, I get my black side. No, just accept the man for who he is.
No, I feel that, but it's funny how white people don't have that differentiation
No.
but they do in a sense of Christianity and Judaism, and they do it differently.
Okay.
So it's like if you like look at what's going on in the Supreme Court. They're all about white power and Christianity.
Okay.
And so that's the model that they're going after. That's what they want it to be. But there's no differentiation. So they're not fighting within each other. Whereas the communities of color are fighting of their really darkness like Lupita versus someone who's light-skinned like Rihanna.
Like the guy you just mentioned. Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's just, that stereotype is so freaking annoying, and it irritates me to the point where literally I wish I could have like a black card to say, yo, I'm black, look at my card. Like, it's all there. But I'm not going to wear that almost like y'all had to wear a star at one
Yeah,
point.
no, there's no reason for that.
So, no.
Okay.
But the cool part is you could actually let people in, and if you don't want to let other people in, you could be like, I'm not going to waste my time with you.
That's true. I mean, I can educate if I wanted to, but it would be a short education because I'm literally just telling you, I just dig from something a longer line down my line. I don't know where this color came
But
from.
I never would think that. Like, I would never differentiate. You two are black men.
Yeah.
There's no, you're lighter than him, but you're still black men.
Yeah.
And that's the way I always see it because it's like, I can't, there's no class system. Like, I guess Rihanna would be the one that would be in the house, and then Lupita would be the one in the, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where it originates from.
It's
So
unfortunate.
let me ask you this. So for the stereotypes, how does that affect your mental wellness? How do you show up every day dealing with somebody always, when first thing they look at you, they already have an opinion? Because men don't talk about that a lot. So that's why
what would you
this
do?
is your time to talk.
You're fresh. I want to hear.
That's the rage moments that I have at home. Like when I finally close my door after a long day of assimilation and this, that, and people asking me stupid questions. That's me yelling. That's me getting on the mic, rapping, saying some disrespectful stuff, but never putting it out. But all that and the drinking, the smoking, that's when I start messing myself up. It doesn't help me in the long run at all. I end up sick the next morning just based off what some idiot said to me. But it's based off the fact that I was suicidal since I was 11 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, too. That
Yeah.
sucks.
I've had situations like that where, you know, talking to females, some of them say they not gonna date a light skinned guy
Wow.
because they want the darker, as if it's any better.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Right.
We all got a dick, and it's
Except
the same.
mine's a lot smaller than yours. Sorry.
I needed to know none of that.
That was a major pause moment.
Hey, I'm the only white guy in this room, and I gotta say something. Come on, man.
Live your truth, man.
I mean, I guess I found myself having to. I guess I found myself just turning myself down just to make people feel more comfortable.
And that's
You know what
messed
I'm
up.
saying? I don't want.
That's editing. That's like contorting yourself to match someone else's
It's
expectations of
conformity.
you.
It's conformity.
I'm from New York, and a lot of times I had a habit of
Where in New York?
Brooklyn.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
I got.
No, Brooklyn's where it's at.
Yeah, definitely. I get in the habit of talking with excitement in my voice, but it
Right.
comes off as like you yelling,
Aggressive.
right? But I'm just having a regular fucking conversation. But
True.
So I was dating this one girl, and we was in there, we was talking, and we said she had said something stupid to me, and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? But I don't mean it like I'm about to slap the shit out this bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
do your
like.
Andrew Dice Clay impression. What the
And she's
fuck's
like, "Why are
wrong
you
with
being so aggressive? What is wrong?" And she starts to get scared, like I'm about to slap her. And I'm
Right.
like,
No.
No, I ain't puffy.
So what? Exactly right. So I found myself having to turn myself down to make people more comfortable around me, so that way they don't feel like that the stereotype that they already have of me
Right.
is actually reality.
Well,
You
the
know what I'm
Brooklyn
saying?
thing is real because I lived in Brooklyn for 6 years, and
Yeah.
my dad's from Brooklyn, and I grew up in that way of being. And then when I talk to people that aren't from there, I can come off very aggressive. I've had to slow down how I speak.
Yeah.
Because, no, seriously, if you're from Brooklyn and you're talking like this and you're going, hey, what's going on? We got to go, blah, blah, blah. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the way people talk.
I got you.
Yeah.
Whereas in Atlanta, everybody's slow.
Yeah. And they, like I said, people they just automatically think I'm about to fight. I ain't.
Right, I
You
ain't
know what I'm
did
saying?
jack.
Like if I see one of my homeboys, like I said from back in the town, I see him. Yo, you bitch ass nigga, what's good?
That's just how
Outside
we
of the
talk.
joint, yeah, I think yo, we about to fight. Other one, but nah, I'm about to hug this nigga. You
Right,
see what I'm saying?
literally.
Yeah, no. That's like I would never look. No matter how close I am to a friend, I ain't never gonna call him a bitch ass motherfucker when I see him, because I know that guy gonna slap me
But
silly.
see, that's the cultural difference. That's
Yeah,
okay. That's
yeah.
okay.
Yo, what's up, my bitch ass motherfucker?
You can say what you want. It's all in context.
Yes,
Right, it's
you
all
know
in
what I'm
context.
Yeah.
That's all the strength of the guy you know. That's y'all
Totally.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Like,
But I can never I'll give you a dynamic. When I sing a rap song, I can't drop the N-bomb. It doesn't work with me.
Okay.
So I don't sing that part of the song.
okay.
But it's funny because sometimes I sound like I'm singing Morse code when I'm listening to a Busta Rhymes song. I'm like,
I get
Hold
it.
on, we're not gonna zoom past the fact you ain't gonna if you rapping a Busta Rhymes song word for word, you ain't gonna be able to zoom past that nigga word. It's
yeah,
gonna-
it's
gonna
it's-
flip. It's gonna flip.
he drops it.
He
It's like
rolls it too quick.
he's like,
No,
oh,
nigga.
So when you're trying to assimilate, does that bring on anxiety? How does that show up in your mental stability?
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be closed off. You see what I'm saying? Because because I can't get comfortable with you. Therefore, where this conversation could go, it won't go.
Yeah.
So at that point, it kind of becomes pointless to even further engage. You see what I'm saying? So if you really look and you pay attention to me, you're gonna know that I'm kind of shutting down right now because I'm trying to make you comfortable. I'm making myself uncomfortable to make you comfortable.
But at least you're conscious enough to know what you're doing is causing them to do something.
But but the problem with that is it kind of bleeds over to situations outside of that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then you slowly but surely become a people pleaser. You slowly but surely start taking away from yourself and give to other people, and then that's when the anxiety kicks in.
Right. Yeah, because your friend will be like, yo, you don't even talk like that, son. Like, what's going on, B? What's up?
Yeah.
Like, and then you like, man, I'm dealing with these folks. I didn't forgot to.
Yeah.
man.
Nah, it's life. Life kind of
That's real.
circles around you. It's real.
Yeah.
Is there a time that you can feel like you are you? You can be yourself.
Yeah, I'm like here. I could be myself here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all know me. Y'all all know I'm not trying to hurt nobody. Y'all know I love music. And I'm just chill. I'm not aggressive. I'm not a violent person.
Right.
I'm not wilding. You know what I'm saying?
But you got an opinion.
Exactly. So I could express that, and y'all will know. Y'all know enough about me to know that I would never purposely and disrespect you. So therefore, I can feel free to say what I want to say without no one feeling disrespected.
Right.
And so,
Totally.
But it's only certain pockets in my life that I can be that way. You see what I'm saying? Otherwise,
I would think to look for more places to be like that, you'll be a happier person because you're right. Conforming to this kind of way of being in this life and what we're supposed to have and what we're supposed to be based on what our parents had or what we
Or what social media.
says, like, that shit ain't real. The only thing that's real is how you feel in the moment. And I really think that if you find places that give you that comfort, those are what you should aim for.
Yeah.
That's true, man.
Because you are extremely intelligent. We just talked for a half hour,
Right.
all of us, and it's like,
Right.
damn, man, like, there's no way you should feel like you have to shut that down
Heck no, for anybody.
for anybody.
But see, I work in apartment maintenance, so the majority, 90% of my life is faking it.
I got you.
Well, yeah, in your day to day, in your 9 to 5, you can't be real. I mean, she knows too.
I mean,
right?
no,
In our
but
company.
even in dumbass situations, like this lady, this building backed up, right?
Okay, I got you.
We have these two breezeway buildings.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's six apartments to a breezeway.
Yeah.
2 breezeways. Someone was flushing tampons and cat litter and shit down the toilet.
Why?
Back the building up, right?
Idiots.
Oh.
It's not like the reserve that burned up.
No, see, yeah. So it's like shit is coming up out the tub. and out the toilet, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Right. So the lady, she's calling and she's like, oh yeah, there's a building back up. I already know the plumber's on the way.
Okay.
Right. She calls again. 5 minutes later, yeah, I told you I got shit coming out my. So I go over there and talk to them. I'm like, listen, hey, I understand it's an inconvenience, and yeah, that shit stinks, but listen, what we going to do? And I'm saying it just like this. I'm like, we got the plumbers on the way.
Right.
They going to come, and they going to clear it out, and everything's going to go back fine. We'll send somebody to come clean your unit, because only the bottom floors get affected with that.
Oh,
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So we going to come and get somebody to clean your shit up. It's going to be fine. Well, I paid too much
Literally.
motherfucking money to deal with this. What the fuck are y'all?
Oh,
Damn.
See now
Yeah.
you want
Now
Yeah.
it got raw.
So I'm like, okay, lady, listen. I told you the plumber's on the way. She gonna be here. They gonna be here in a minute. They gonna clean it up. We gonna have somebody. What the fuck? That's not good enough. I don't know what the fuck. I paid too much. Okay, you know what? So I said. First off, you acting like I did this shit.
Right.
You act like I fucked this building. I said, Jilly, you act like I fucked this building up. Now, you can scream if you want to. I'm about to bounce. All right, so you can call the property director with this bullshit, but I'm not dealing with it no more. Okay, because the problem with the problem with you motherfuckers is you think because I had this job, y'all could talk to me like shit because my job is in service of y'all. But I would say I'll quit this bitch right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with this shit. So I left. She called the property director. Property director like, Brandon, why did you go over there and cuss that lady out?
Oh man. Come on.
I'm like, yo.
I didn't go over there and cuss her out.
No,
Come
she was
on,
with the
man.
shit.
She started it.
But the thing about it is he know the lady.
Oh,
And that's the thing that saved me.
Oh, okay.
He know the lady. I said, man, I tried so hard to be nice. Man, this lady kept cussing me out. So I dove back in on her ass. He was like, I understand, Brandon, and I already know how the lady is, but listen, you gotta find a way to talk to these residents in a way that they understand. I'm like, how much clearer can I have to be? This is the dumb part. I didn't do this. I see there's a problem.
Right.
I call a vendor to come fix it. What more do you want from me?
She wanted you to go up there and do it yourself.
Right.
No,
But that ain't gonna happen
Would you-
because
I get it. It's an inconvenience. Shit is nasty. I mean,
Yeah,
it's nasty, but
I
whatever.
was caring of that. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like if I would have came off aggressive in the beginning, it would have never went that far.
That's true.
But it took this lady disrespecting me time after time after time before and I feel like because I conform, people feel like they can disrespect me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that's my overall
that's
point.
when you're in hospitality.
Yeah.
Like my wife's mother does that. She's like really rude to staff, and I remember when I first met her, I'm like, "The fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like I used to work in that. Like I know what you better watch them spit in your soup.
Yeah.
Right. No, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously, man, you better talk nice to these people. Like,
Right. You don't play with people that play with your food.
Yeah, don't
Like,
play with people that play with your food.
Like,
Seriously.
Like, come on.
So,
now.
so let me go back to what you're saying, because is it? And I get it. She was wrong. She was dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
Would it been okay if you wouldn't even went over there? Just every time she come over there and she talking shit, I'm like, okay, I already told you, click.
Wait, was she a
But
white
then-
lady?
No, she was black.
Wow.
But,
Okay.
but that's the thing about it. And that's another thing I don't like.
I just asked because I was just trying to understand the
Yeah,
context.
our
And-
own people.
Oh,
do
in
us.
the spirit of
No, white
in the
ladies,
spirit of all
Karens,
transparency.
man. There's a reason there's Karens out there.
When we have a white guy that work with us, whenever the white guy comes, he never gets disrespected.
Are
Right.
you serious?
But,
Yeah.
but the thing about
That's
it is,
They
interesting.
say that's not
but
cool.
when it's us, we
Off
deal with
rip.
disrespect
Nah,
all day long.
Off
That's
you know
not.
what I'm saying?
Why?
And I guess because they feel like
It's a power struggle. We ain't got no power, quote unquote, with
But
our
why
skin.
does the white guy in the same position have more
Actually,
power
I'm in
than you?
I'm in a higher position than him. But
Then what the-
but the thing it goes way back to like what you was talking about the race thing. Black people feel like the power lies in the white hands, right? So even if you are a black man like me in a position of power at that job like I am, and the white guy works for me,
Right.
They'll look at him.
because you see him, you believe he's the one in charge and I'm the one working for him.
Automatically.
That's what used
Without
to
even
happen.
checking in.
That used
Without
to
even
happen with
checking in.
Sia and
Yeah.
me. I used to be in a meeting with her. My boss was a woman of color, and I would be in a meeting, and she knew way more than I did. Way more, and she knew her, and yet everyone, and she was my boss. But every time we'd go in a meeting, they'd look at me, and I'd be like, "You need to be looking at her."
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
she's the one that makes. I'm just writing the notes.
Wow.
This is true. I've seen it even in my former job. He was vice president, and the black guy, and the white guy was the director. We had an all hands meeting one time, and all the VPs went up to talk about their different organization, and he started off the conversation. I'm the one in charge, not him, and I was like, "Ooh." The fact that you got to say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Was that Crandall?
No.
Who was it?
That was I can't think of his name right now.
Joe Green.
Yes. That's who that was. Wow. Yes. Very smart dude.
Very smart. He works
dude.
for AT&T now.
Yeah, they
Very
pulled
smart
him
guy.
over to AT&T, but yeah, very smart dude. But the fact that he had to say that,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
it was crazy.
You see, that's just craziness.
It's
And,
crazy.
uh,
But let me finish. What I did for my personal, I was like, I caught him in the hallway, and I was like, I talked to him. It's like, cause I didn't even really know him like that, and I was like, we need to change that. So I took it upon myself to get him into Rise as being a coach, and Rise was a leadership type program.
Okay.
And so it's like, cause people need to see you,
Yeah.
cause they don't see you.
Yeah.
So I guess my thing is going back to my brothers, and I appreciate that fact that you said, hey, it's not me. She is the one in charge. What do you guys do per se to make sure that people see you?
Wow. Seven, you go first, bro.
I mean, I would. Power for me. Power is felt, not seen. You see what I'm saying? And see,
Right.
so this
I like
this
that.
this is where being this is where being what do you call that word? Just having
Self-discipline?
Nah, like it's like self-esteem. Just like when knowing who you are,
Pride,
really,
having
really
that pride.
comes-
Self-confidence.
Yeah, self-confidence.
Yeah,
That's
self-confidence.
when this really come into play. You see what I'm saying? Because you could be when it all boils down to, you can think whatever you want to think. You see what I'm saying? But my check say something different, and that's what all this is for. You see what I'm saying? All this is for my check, not for you to know that I'm the boss. Even though you should respect me as such, you know what I'm saying? That's a burden you gonna have to carry. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really hold on to that, but it kind of goes like back to what you said. When you was like, white people don't have that adaptation
Of differentiation
yeah.
between a lighter white person and a
Yeah.
darker white person,
the reason-
or an orange white person.
But the reason why with black people, because when black people have that bit of white in them, that's them that's their way of subconsciously telling you that I'm a bit better than you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You can't make me feel like I'm not who I am when I am who I am. You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
What I don't like is the what comes along with that. You can
Okay.
think whatever you want to think, but as long as you can't cross.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like with this bitch, like all she had to do was just take what I said and leave it at that. You see what I'm saying? But now, if I would have brought the white guy in there, he would have said the same thing. Even though I tell his ass what to do.
Right.
Even though before he make a move in your apartment, he got to come get clearance from me first. He would have said at what time, he would have had nothing to say back. You see? But the overall thing is the overall mission is to get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but let me say this: in corporate America, you have to be seen.
Yeah.
You have to be seen. You can't be the one, because then you're gonna be overlooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. It's about getting the job done.
But it's about seen by who.
Seen
I
by-
guess I should have said that.
Seen by the person that
If
can
you
give
want-
you the promotion to be next.
yes.
Okay, so you talking about in terms of so I'm talking about in terms of I was going off the last situation in terms of the resident.
No, I'm just talking about for us moving up. If that's what your goal is.
Yeah. Oh, so we see. I mean, to be honest with you, corporate they see me because they see my results. So when you see what's being done in this record time, when you see that my property is the best ran property in your Georgia portfolio, when I look at these work
That
orders,
means you need to be a program manager and manage multiple properties.
yeah, exactly.
That's your next level.
You look on these work orders and you see my name on every last one of them joints. You know, he's
But
the guy doing
He's
this.
the guy for as being a worker bee.
Yeah.
But would you be the guy as for as being the guy?
Yeah, because you gotta in order for you to get right, you gotta come see me. That's the matter. The way to be seen is making sure that there's no other way you can look. You see what I'm saying? Like when you want to get your property right, you have to come holler at me.
Right.
You have to
But
come.
that's your track record,
Yeah,
and
you
the
gotta-
track record is what someone's going to hire you off of.
Yeah.
Not like they won't even look. They shouldn't look at what you look like. They should look at your results.
It
Because
sounds good. It sounds good, but it's not always true. And I look at my own situation as being okay. You got to come see me when you want it done right.
Right.
But when you're trying to look at somebody to elevate, it is not going to be me.
Right.
It is not going to be me.
So
Now,
But that's about how you sell yourself. You have to sell yourself to these companies. Look, I was unemployed for 8-9 months,
Yeah.
and I got rejected over 100 times. You just got to get to the point where you're selling yourself. You know what you're capable of. You know what you can do, and then you just got to be able to sell it the right way. And then the other person has to receive it.
Yeah.
If you're doing it on a Friday at 5 o'clock and the person's yawning, they're not going to want to hear shit.
Yeah.
So it's like there's a whole bunch of factors that go into how you present yourself and how you're received. But you if they see your name on all the results, the next thing would be like, okay, well, why don't you give me 2 more properties?
Exactly. So the thing they go back what you said. What you got to do, you got to block off the exits. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could be good in a certain area, and you say, yo, you want to get something done right, you got to come see me. But you got to block off every other exit that's allowing them to look past you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the way you do that is with results. So it happens in many different factions. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to. What I did with my job, I had my hands in everything. I had my hands in maintenance. I had my hands in the porter. I had my hands in the paperwork. I had my hands in leasing. I had my
That
hands
should show
in the
you that you
residence.
could run a whole entire
Oh yeah,
operation.
I definitely could. But that's why you got to come see me, because my hands is everywhere. Everywhere you look, you're gonna see me somewhere around it. You see what I'm saying?
So that bitch shouldn't be screaming at you.
But she don't know that. You see what I'm saying? She don't know that. Everyone else, people who've been there for 10, 15 years, they know who I am. They know when you want some shit done and you want it done in a timely fashion, you want it done right, you holler at Beast. You know what they do? They go to the office, put a work order in, and say, can we have Brandon come by? I need him to come by.
Yeah.
Not nobody else. I want Brandon
I
to come
always
by.
liked the maintenance guy. Except I used to live at the Reserve. That's why I know there was a fire there.
Yeah.
That place burned up. They did some fireworks on the 4th of July, and that place looks like a little crispy waffle.
That's messed up.
But yeah, like I said, I suggest that to anybody out there listening that and my advice from my experience on being seen is to block off the exits. Make sure there's no way they can look past you.
Make sure you're in the line of fire.
Don't be just good at one thing. If this is your career choice, you learn everything you possibly could learn about that career in every aspect. That way, you don't have to just be stuck in one area. You don't have to be just being seen one way. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you have a work-life balance?
No, my life is work. I mean,
hence where the health stuff comes in.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
I mean,
do you
when
take care of yourself? How do you relax?
I mean, I don't take care of myself very well. I literally work 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta take some time. Even God gave us a 7th day.
I mean, yeah, I know. I mean, I went into work this morning. Like, but the thing about it is, I'm so invested
Okay.
in it. You see what I'm saying?
He has a passion for it.
The
See,
passion
Nah,
is good, but you still.
I won't say I have a passion
Okay,
for it.
okay, I got you.
I got a passion for taking care of my kids.
Oh, see.
Yes.
And my daughter birthday parties, my daughter birthday coming up this month,
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
trying to
Happy
throw this
birthday.
real extravagant party for her. I'm
How
talking
old
about
is she?
everything. She's about to turn 8.
Oh, my son's 8.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm trying. So you should pull up the party, man. I'm trying. It's gonna be live. It's gonna
Hey
be
man,
fucking
let me
live.
know. Let me know. Set me up. I'll
What?
give him a number.
Um,
I'll bring my kid out there. He'll be partying.
but that be the thing. I'm trying to get her in private school. Those are my motivations.
I got you.
Yeah.
To do that. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
I love music, and if I could divulge 100% myself
Into
into
music,
I'd be way further
Music
along.
is
with
your
it.
night
You see what I'm
job.
saying? Yeah.
You
I
let
feel
your
that.
night job. Your hobby's your night job until your hobby can pay for your life.
Exactly.
Okay.
So even
That's true.
even now, I take a sacrifice for the hobbies.
I got
You
you.
see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even when I schedule studio time,
Right.
I'm losing money working to
Facilitate
Yeah.
that
to do
dream.
the studio
I got
time
you.
But
because
just
I'm not
remember-
longer working.
I
Just
got you.
remember,
You know what I'm saying?
just remember this, and this
That's
is one
true.
thing that we all got to remember. We're all getting older, and so
Yeah.
here's the deal: you gotta relax also, and you
Yeah.
gotta build time to relax because you're gonna run yourself to a point to where you're 45, 50, and you've been running and you don't know how to relax anymore.
Yeah, I
So
kind of
if you-
already there.
But what I'm saying is, if you train yourself now, as you age, you will give yourself the mental capacity to make decisions based on what you want, not on a fear-based situation.
I agree. So
Yeah.
we're gonna put a pin in this.
Oh, I
So
got the
we
pin.
Can, and we're gonna move on, and then we can regroup and have a part 2.
Okay.
Up to you guys.
All right,
I'm down.
Yes. Yes. So let's
I'll
go
come
ahead.
in and talk with these guys every day.
I know. Let's move on to the real ass question of the day. So I got one for y'all. I already know what DJ Tyler's gonna say, but I got one for y'all.
You don't know me, lady.
Yeah, I do. So, your best friend just got married. You the best man, and the wedding was beautiful. The wife is beautiful. You love the new wife like she is your sister,
Oh,
right?
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
She is the bomb, right, for him. Okay, after the honeymoon, the best friend comes back, and he wanna, like, hey man, let's go have a drink. So your best friend started talking about he's ready to divorce his wife. Remember, he just got married.
Y'all just had the honeymoon.
Yeah, just had the honeymoon. he tells you that his wife just revealed how she looks without makeup, and she looks extremely unattractive without the makeup. What do you tell your married friend? Should he divorce her because she's ugly without the makeup, or what?
No.
Wait a minute.
Don't ask me,
First
please.
off, how do you not know what this woman looks like without
Thank
makeup
you.
before you
Thank
married
you.
her?
No, for real.
Easy.
Come
That's
on,
a real question.
You gotta
It's
have
easy.
like the pre.
Easy, especially if they wanted to take it where they're not living together, they meet up or whatever. She gets up and she puts on her full face before your ass gets up, and she got on her full face.
Oh man, dang.
Now see,
I keep thinking I'm gonna get you, sucker. Like this ain't my real ass either.
Right, like all that.
It's my
yeah.
leg. My leg is fake too.
My eyes aren't really green.
Like, no disrespect to Whoopi, but I want to compare it to
Oh no.
Beyonce with the makeup
And Whoopi
and
without?
then
Whoopi Goldberg without makeup.
in Color Purple.
Oh no. Oh.
At least Whoopi from Claire's Heart was more attractive.
Yeah, I mean.
I say it like this, man.
Go ahead.
If you gonna be fake with me before we married, I can't deal with that fake shit. So
That's
if
true.
you gonna be fake, you be fake and go somewhere else. If that was me and I found out that she was like that, I'm divorcing her ass. Cause that means you lying to me the whole goddamn rip. What can be
Yeah.
true?
That's true.
The same person though, she's still the same person inside. She
It's just
She
what
might
else?
be she might be the same person inside, but on the outside, you giving me this fake facade of who you want to be,
So
not
what
who
if
you
she
really
just
are.
what if she just make sure she got her makeup on all the time, every day for the rest of the life?
I don't really like a whole lot of damn makeup anyway.
Anyway, thank you.
If your face is a different color than your chest, then no, I can't fuck with you.
Uh-oh.
All right,
That's facts.
what's the rest of y'all? I knew what he was gonna say. So what's the rest of y'all?
Let's see. So you say the question again. You're basically saying if the woman is not pretty, will I still stay married to her?
Yes, when you find out that
I would never-
what would you tell? What would you advise your friend? Because he's ready to divorce her because she does
I
not
would
look.
say, motherfucker, how did you not know what she looked like before you married her?
Well, too late. She's
Okay.
married now. He's
No,
married now.
I'll say this. I would literally interject with another question like, bro, is looks really all that you care about?
That's true.
Is that why you married this woman based off her looks, or is there something else more redeeming that you can hold on to? If not, you need to let her go.
But see, in that situation, you gotta think like this. Just like I said, if she giving you a whole bunch of fake shit,
Right.
what's real?
Dang, that's true. Yeah.
He's real. She's not.
7.
Ugh. That's a slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope, but
I would-
it's the truth about the lying. If you've been deceived, like
I
if
mean,
you feel.
Okay.
I would be upset about the lying, but at the same time, if I married her, it wasn't because she was pretty,
Okay.
right?
That's true.
At the same time, it ain't shit to cheat. I mean, you can still get your nut off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
What the hell?
So if you
Wait,
if you,
what did women call you?
Right. That's what. Right. See, now we get somewhere. We get somewhere.
I'm just saying if you loved every aspect about her,
Okay.
and then come to find out the bitch is busted, you know what I'm saying? the other aspects, if the other aspects are intact, I say, man, don't divorce her, man. Like I said, just go fuck whatever pretty bitch you see and just. And because think about it, you gonna get old and y'all both gonna be ugly.
True.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Thank you.
So it's only a matter of time for that to happen. You know what I mean? So if you basing your marriage off the looks, it's superficial
It's
anyway.
superficial.
True.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
if you learning a person, but they giving you some fake shit.
But now,
Is the love true
Yeah, but to
from
his
her?
point,
if
you
you're
didn't marry her
right.
because
if
of
you're
her
learning,
looks.
if you're learning someone, you should have learned them before you married.
That's right.
You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
So you making the effort to learn them,
Yeah.
but they giving you some fake shit to learn.
So
That's not real.
That brings
and it's not
Yeah, but you can only fake
necessarily
it for
going
so long.
with. It's not necessarily that you're with them for their looks, but
Yeah.
you giving me something that is not real.
Okay.
So how the
Yeah,
fuck
but how
can I
ugly
be
can she
in a
really
real?
be? You talking
you-
like
man, look.
sloth ugly?
Man, I'm talking like
He's talking like sloth from the
gorilla
Goonies.
ugly.
He's talking like sloth from the Goonies ugly. Hey, you guys.
I mean, like I said, your body. Did you sign a prenup or no?
Oh.
Hey, she better sound one.
Looking like that.
Like I I said,
better.
man, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to cheat. And then if the other shit come to be exposed, then fuck her. But at least for the time being, just stay with your makeup on.
Hey,
And don't ask me where I'm going at 11 o'clock at night.
So
Thank
what is she really hiding though? She's hiding something more than just her face. She know that this man or the men that she attracting are not attracted to her personally.
I mean,
without the makeup.
Personality.
But using that same logic, that's like saying if you lie about one thing, you lie about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not the case. I can lie and tell my job right now. Listen, I can't come to work. I got diarrhea. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then I can tell you, hey, yo, Kanye, I'm gonna meet you at the studio at 4 o'clock and actually show up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just because you lie about one thing don't mean you lie about everything.
It's situational.
Everything gotta unfold.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So if you lied about the makeup, now I'm on guard because now I want to see what else unfold. But if nothing else unfolds and she was just lying about how she looked, because she just busted, yo, listen, put some makeup on, call it a day. But listen, don't ask me no questions. You know what I'm saying?
But then she's still looking like this person.
Yeah.
But then you coming home to this person.
Oh, see, I ain't having that. Like, yo, if who you show me, you better stay that fucking way.
That was
That's
the whole point. That was his
yeah.
whole point.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
it.
You better stay that way.
But you would think that you would see this person outside. Let's say you guys hooked up, and the next morning, what is she not? You're not gonna know what she looks like.
Well,
I mean,
maybe she still got her face on
Right.
And
in
she
the morning.
gets up early.
You take a shower with her. You think she gonna keep her face on?
Yes.
But who's gonna think about taking a shower with a bitch you just met?
That's why you gotta do the
Like, you might
washcloth
know each other.
test.
Yeah, washcloth.
Just
test.
wipe her face one time. She gonna be mad, but she'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
one
Yeah.
time, just see how that shit look. You know what I mean?
But
Oh
then
my
you know that excuse gonna come out. Hey, baby, I got to go.
Nah, fuck all that. Now I'm gonna catch her while she's sleeping. I'm gonna get up. I get up in the middle of the night all the time anyway. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't
Just
lying.
one time.
Wax on, wax
I
off.
love
I mean,
these
clean
guys.
and
I
a
love
love,
these
boy.
guys. These
Handy
guys are
wipe
great.
that face and call it a day.
That's
Like,
awesome.
Seriously.
and then when I see what's going on, I'm like, yo, bitch, you fucking lied to me. You fucking gorilla face ass
Right.
bitch. Like, oh, you disgust me. I'm
Right.
But that pussy was good though. So
Right. I mean, no, seriously. I mean, that is a problem. You look like Rihanna with makeup, but out of nowhere you take it off, you
You
like
look
Freddie
like
Jackson.
right here, Freddie Jackson.
Like, no, that's a problem. What else you lying about? You got a dick?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crying game.
I ain't gonna lie,
Oh.
that's a death sentence.
That's a death sentence.
Oh, that I
That's
find
it.
that shit out. It's a problem. I don't care if you snipped it off.
Fuck a problem. That bitch is dead.
Yeah, like you a
No.
nigga. You a nigga.
That's some shit that happened for real. That was in the news where
Yeah.
this guy took this what he thought was a woman,
Yeah.
took her home and they didn't have sex, but she sucked him off.
Yeah. It's
So
like that was a man.
the next morning he called her back and I guess she told him that she was a man.
Yeah.
Remember that
He
Adam's
went over there
apple
and
you
killed
saw? Well,
Man. Hey, he asked for it. Yeah, he asked for it. Like you can't trick me into being gay and think I'm gonna be alright with that.
No,
Yeah,
for
you
real. No,
can't, you
seriously.
can't.
Yeah.
That-
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. We already know we live in, but I'm just saying.
you're not
Yeah,
tricking.
I know where we at.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
This is LGBTQ central. We get
Yeah.
that.
But I ain't with that.
Be honest. Be
Yeah.
real. Don't trick
Yeah.
nobody. That's some bullshit.
No,
that's rape. If you really want to be technical, that's
kind of
rape.
a technical rape.
All right, y'all. Told you it would be good. So we're gonna move on to
Well, no. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
this is a men's show.
Cut that
All
out.
right, hold on. All right, so let's say you met a man, right?
Uh-huh.
And he looked like Denzel in Training Day, right?
And
Right.
then he come out and he look like Denzel.
Give her the
and-
rock. Give her the
All right,
rock.
the Rock in his prime, right? And then you get home and he pulls that shit off his head.
And he looks like Michael Phelps.
And then he pulls the beard off, and then you see he had one of those muscle vests on. Pull that shit off, and he's skinny as fuck. What you
And he
gonna
got a
do?
little dick.
Well, I put it like this, and to be honest, because I don't judge men on the outer portion,
Okay.
because I've dated a range of types of guys, where they was looking nice or they wasn't so looking nice. Where you
Right.
look in the mirror like, God damn.
God damn, you need some help, bro.
But it was.
You done
It was
messed
his
up.
personality. That's
Yeah.
what I'm attracted to, is the personality.
Okay.
And I've dated thin men or bigger men. But so, for me, honestly, to be honest, is all about that person inside. I don't care because, like you said, this gonna change.
Yeah.
It's gonna change with
But
time.
if they look like Sloth from Goonies, man, you can't. It's hard to get
But you know
turned
what?
on by that.
A man that walks with confidence and got himself put together, he can be as ugly and fat as I don't know what. He will still pull women.
That's true.
He will still pull women, but it's all about that personality.
I've seen some
So-
ugly dudes in Japan
With
some
some
hot
beautiful
women.
some beautiful women.
Beautiful
Yeah.
women. I'm like, how'd that
And it's a
happen?
head scratcher every time. I'm like, how, Sway?
Yeah.
It's his swag. It is his personality.
Or his money.
Everybody say
Or
the
his
well,
problem-
money too.
Yeah.
That money does help. I ain't gonna lie.
Or he might be able to put it down, put it down.
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know.
or maybe he's got elephantitis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
He's
So-
part of the DDC, the Donkey Dick Club.
Oh, shit.
Pause.
But I would say for most women, and I'm saying women and not girls, she's looking for substance.
Okay.
She is looking for substance.
Well, substance comes in responsibility and doing what you say. I think that's the thing, is building the trust. That's where the substance comes from.
Right, but it's not. Of course, we all are human, so you're always going to be attracted to what you're attracted to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Of course.
it's for me, the attractiveness is the personality.
Okay.
That's
But if they look like Sloth and they had a great personality, you'd be considering it.
I have dated guys that did
Like, with one eye over here, another eye over
Well,
there.
So
that's a little different.
I mean,
he ain't deformed, but
how many of the ugly niggas you dated that you called them an ugly nigga when y'all fighting?
Right.
oh,
no,
never.
seriously. Okay.
I've never done
Okay.
that. I've
'Cause
never.
it
I
can-
would
it
I
can
would not
happen.
do that.
It can happen. That
I
happens
wouldn't-
in
That shit
arguments.
comes out in arguments all the time.
all the time.
I would not do that.
If
I
you
would not do
ugly,
that.
if you got a little dick, all that comes out. You little dickhead, how dare you? Yeah, it comes out.
Yeah.
I heard women of color are really good at the clap back. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Now, if you
vicious.
fucking with me, now that's the difference. Now, I'm not going to initiate none of that.
Okay.
But now, if you come at me, then you're gonna get what comes out.
That's right. She's gonna
That's
drop.
true.
She's gonna show you her GI Joe kung fu grip.
I'm gonna come back, but I would never initiate calling you names and shit like that.
Okay.
No, that's they see,
I'm not
because-
gonna do that.
Because that's just it's you know what it is. It's just cheap shots.
It
It's
is.
low hanging fruit.
I mean, the only name I've ever really called a woman is bitch, but it's never been like, yo, you stupid bitch. Well, I've said stupid bitch.
Yeah, I
but
can see that.
but like calling her ugly and shit like that, I've never done that shit.
No,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
I've been like, where the hell are you? Like,
No,
where's your
seriously.
brain?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. That's about where I'm at.
All right, moving on. Ready for let's celebrate some black excellence.
Let's do it.
All right. Every week we recognize and celebrate the achievements and contributions African Americans have made to this country. Today we celebrate Robert Abbott, born just 5 years after the end of the Civil War. Robert Abbott founded a weekly newspaper called the Chicago Defender, one of the most important black newspapers in history in 1905. Without Abbott, there would have been no Essence, no Jet, no Black Enterprise, or more. The success of the Chicago Defender made Abbott one of the nation's most prominent post-slavery black millionaire. What started off as 25 cents and a 4-page pamphlet distributed strictly to black neighborhoods quickly grew into a readership that eclipsed 500,000 a week at its peak. Numbers that mirror the Miami Herald or the Orlando Centennial of today. The Defender was initially banned in the South due to its encouragement of African Americans to abandon the area and head north, but Robert used a network of black railroad porters who would eventually become the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters to distribute the paper in the southern states. So today, John Abbott, we salute you and your contributions to making this country great.
That's cool, man. I didn't know that.
I didn't
story.
either. Wow.
All right, announcements. So we have a Night of Expression open mic and more tonight at the fabulous Magic Soul Food Restaurant here in Sandy Springs.
Woo!
Again, tonight, August 3rd, starting at 7 p.m. Come get your soul and your belly fed. We will have featured artists and open mic plus giveaways. Join us on August 31st for the Night of Expression Artist Showcase, where aspiring and professional artists take the stage to showcase their incredible talents. Cash prize to the winner. Bring your A game and your people, because the audience will be part of the excitement to decide who will take home the grand prize. Again, that's August 31st at the Limelight Theater. Get your tickets now at www.eatthepie.com. Atlanta.com. Also on August 31st at 11 o'clock via Zoom, join us for an inspiring and transformative event, Empowered Men Breaking Barriers and Building Bridges. Hosted by DJ Talented, this dynamic gathering is designed to empower men to overcome challenges, foster connections, and lead with purpose. To RSVP, go to www.terradomeentertainment.com. All right, and that is our show. So before we close, we have some bills. So here's a word from our sponsor, Terradome Entertainment. Terradome Entertainment. We turn your fear of dreaming into amazing realities. If your dream is to become a photographer, we have a nice intimate photo studio just for you. If you want to record that next hit song or do voiceover work, we have a state-of-the-art studio also for you. If you want to professionally record your own podcast, well, we have that too. Check us out at www.terradomeentertainment.com. We are the only ones to turn your fear of dreaming into amazing realities. All right, shout out to Dude over there, producer extraordinaire, for some of those beats. And if you have any questions or comments, please email us at info@terradomeentertainment.com. I'm trying to read this without read it. Terradomeentertainment.com. Final words, DJ Talented.
Oh man, hey, I am not shallow. It ain't just because of the makeup. You know, it's because of the facade that you're giving me. Give me who you want, huh?
Nothing.
Look at this woman. Look at this woman. You know what I'm talking about? Just give me the real you. I don't want no fake shit. That's why I don't like that fake booty and fake titty shit.
All right.
Amen.
Terry Kaiser. Final words.
Shoot. Take your mental health as a priority and not something that's just at a whim that you just pick up later on because you're feeling bad. No, take that shit seriously every day and try to improve on it every day so you can be a better person.
All right. Sam?
Yeah, I agree with that. It was a
Okay,
pleasure.
7?
It was a pleasure to be here with y'all today, man. I just want everybody to just take your mental health seriously and shit, man, and just try every day, you know, even if it's little steps, to become a better you.
All right. Final words, Sam.
Oh, yeah, I agree with both of them. And just to piggyback, just you be you. And don't contort yourself to someone else's standards. Be proud of who you are. You're a good dude. You're a good woman, good person. You ain't got to bend to someone else's will. Just be you.
There we go. And I real as check your truth time, life is a journey of continuous growth and change. However, there are times when we find ourselves stuck, unfulfilled, or heading down a path that no longer serves us. Recognizing when you need to pivot can be challenging and even scary, but it's crucial for personal and professional development. But making a conscious decision to alter your path can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. I am your president of the Real S People Society, and God bless you and these United Motherfucking States of America. And rolling into our quote of today, Real S quote of today, it is never too late to be who you might have been. Think big, trust yourself, and make it happen. Join us live every Saturday at noon for the Power Hour with the Real S People Society crew here on Terradome Entertainment Radio, and catch the replay of this show and other shows on terradomeentradio.com or on all your podcast apps. You can hit us up on IG at powerhour_raps_crew. I am your president, Ms. Entertainment. You can contact me at MIZZ_entertainment_ATL. And my chief entertainment officer,
DJ Talented _1 on all socials.
7.
Yeah, 7 SEVIIN_Moet on Instagram.
Sam.
I forgot what my Instagram was.
Terry.
Okay, VIBEZ_TK on Instagram. Look it up.
All right, and as always, I leave you with this: be kind to each other, love one another, keep God first, and thank you for joining. Stay safe, and we're out. Terradome Entertainment.